Welcome back here as we are getting ready for the second half between BJU and Regent University. Reminder that coming up at 7 p.m. we'll have the men's teams from the two universities squaring off against each other in this homecoming weekend for Bob Jones University. It has been the Lady Bruins in control here against the Royals. They scored 5 goals in the first 15 minutes and then did a line change and had another one later on in the half as well. Ended up yielding 1 goal to Diana Ramos and then got that goal back a little bit later. So the Bruins goals coming from, in order, Gabby Gonzalez, then Mia Marks, then Brinkley Adams twice, then Abby Herr, and then most recently Reagan Reed. So Bruins have at least some of their starters back in, if not all of them, here to start off this second half. I expect they'll be on for a short while, maybe 10, 15 minutes, something like that, perhaps. We'll see. Griffith passes it forward to Tierney. Gonzalez takes it over and then drops it on back to Murray. Bruins still controlling here in their own half. Such a wonderful time of year to be a sports fan. You kind of get confluence of just about everything. You have playoff baseball going on. You have soccer and volleyball, football all going on in the collegiate world. And you have pro hockey season starting up, pro basketball season starting up. Just a great time of year if you're a sports fan. Coming all the way forward, great play there by Osadier. Is had she not gotten to that one, that probably would have been a goal. 2 Bruins were out ahead of the rest of the defense. Bruins with it here. Sent across, just missed going in goal. And that's out of play for a goal kick. If there had been anybody there on the backside, that would have been an easy goal. But the rest of the support wasn't quite there yet. Bruins challenging here and poked away. Throw in for the Royals. Sent down the line. Getting her head to it was Francesca Peters. Gonzalez trying to dribble her way around the pressure. It's going to end up all the way back to Murray. Sends it over to Griffith. Over to the side. Drop back. Murray sends it over. Adams all the way. This is onside. Has Marks running through the middle. Drop back for Abrams. Abrams is going to take a shot. Saved initially. Marks then got a head on it, but had a little bit too much hang time and Asadier able to get underneath it. Another good offensive push, though, from the Bruins. So we'll go to Tierney in the middle. Bruins right back on the offensive again. Marks. Oh, called offside again. This time it wasn't Marks. That was one of the other players. Marks was a little bit closer. It's Adams that time. Already has scored 2, is eyeing the hat trick. I think offside is one of the most difficult things to call in soccer, just because it's so often difficult to tell where the player is at the time the ball is struck, which is when it matters. And since a lot of times that's happening away from where the player is waiting to make their run, it can be incredibly difficult to see whether or not the player was onside at the time. And as we've seen at professional levels, even when you have video replay and such, it's still difficult. Here come the Bruins. Abrams, Marks, Abrams scores! Bruins now lead 7-1, courtesy of Anna Grace Abrams tallying another for the Bruins. Don't often see Griffith that far forward. Murray boots this one up. Adams there, slid out to her. Back into the middle, intended for Tierney, actually bounced off her shoulder. Poked away. Still with the Royals, though. There's about 5 people all around it. Here's Griffith again forward. Mark's trying to make sure she stays onside for this run, but she's got the speed. She can definitely beat the back line with a good ball. Peters slots it off. Back to Peters. She's got a step. Pulls it back into the middle. Nice give and go. Chance here for Peters. Peters cuts it back. Maybe too far, maybe not. Shot off the crossbar. Great look there for Francesca Peters, and just a smidge too high. Thought she might have been carrying it a little bit too long, but created some space for herself and ripped what looked like a good shot and just a tiny bit too high. Her pressuring on the far side. Takes it away. Slid into the middle. Back out to the outside. Adams drives it across. Backside and just barely missing. That was a fantastic service. And that's back-to-back super close calls for the Bruins, as that one was Griffith who nearly found the back of the net. It's a great service on the far side. Couldn't quite get it on goal. And when the starters have been on the field, the offense has been potent for the Bruins. As mentioned, they got first 5 goals in just about 15 minutes. Peters comes away with the takeaway. Gets it to Griffith, back to Peters. Peters gets it along the line in the corner. Just a touch off target. Griffith stepping up to this one. Griffith takes it away. Marks waiting to make her run. Tierney to Abrams, then all the way back to Murray. Going to go all the way back here to Gonzalez. She and Griffith have essentially switched roles here in this second half in their normal spots. Ooh, Griffith called offside there. Crawley sends this one away. Peters gets ahead on it. Griffith has it poked away, but Bruins will stay with it. Tierney specifically. Drops it back to Abrams, over to Griffith. Chance here for Marks is called offside. Don't think she would have been able to get to that one before Osadier anyway, but it is offside all the same. Good hustle, and Gonzalez tried to keep that one in bounds, unable to do so. Throw in coming in for Victoria Smith. Goes down the line and out of bounds. Last touched by the Royals. Specifically McMullen, last one to touch it. Pass goes to Marks, drops it back to Abrams. Everybody definitely onside for this one. Peters racing toward the sideline, trying to keep this one in play, and will do so. Great hustle. Oh, thought she kept it in play. Apparently did not. Good hustle all the same. This one also looks like it's headed toward the line. Kept in play, nicely done by Martini. Has a chance here, slides it across, but nobody home on the back door. And her will be able to track this one down. Adams. Griffith. Marks is offside at the moment. So is Adams, actually. Got back onside, though. Here we go. Bruins on the run once again. This one behind everybody. Kind of fortunately squeaks through, though. Chance here for Marks. Already has one, and make it two. Nifty little left-footed finish into the far side. And Marks with her second goal of the evening. Chance for the defense to clear that one out, and it just squeaked on through. Came right to the feet of Marks, right place, right time, and credit her with getting the finish. You don't need a lot of power when the placement is perfect, and the placement was perfect on that one. 8-1 Bruins. And it looks like we're starting to get ready for the line change once again. It was about 15 minutes in the first half. It's been about 11 minutes here in the second. Bruins keep this one in play. Stays with the Royals, however. Challenging that one. Should be a Royals throw. And it is. Going to be taken by Smith. Onside. Chance for a cross. As McMullen has it. And this will end up a Royals throw deep in Bruins territory. Royals trying to see if they can double their tally here. Good defense, couldn't get the clear though. Good pressure by Gonzalez, shot here as well wide. Goal kick upcoming here for the Bruins. Leading 8-1 here. Marks receives the pass, a little back and forth with Griffith. Sent forward, looking for Griffith here. And this one blocked, still around. Chance here for Griffith. Takes a shot. Parry just wide. Osadier got just enough of that one to make it squeak wide right. As a bit of confusion on who was going to handle the through ball led to it bouncing around, and Griffith with a fine shot there and just barely saved by Osadier. This kick's going to come out all the way to the top of the box. Bruins will maintain possession, though, as they chase it down and go back to midfield. Here's Gonzalez. Sends it down to Peters. Peters called offside. Quite a few of those for the Bruins here today. It has not slowed down the offense too much. 8 goals here in this one. We're down to it's about 31 and a half minutes to go in this one. Reminder, coming up at 7 o'clock. Have the men's teams from both of these schools facing off against each other. Johnny Gammett and I will both be on the call for that one. Very exciting. It hasn't gotten to happen very often, so looking forward to that for sure. Sent forward. This is a good one to Adams. Adams slides it across, and Marks just barely missed it. Was trying for that same location she found on her second goal and just barely missed it wide right. Very close. And here comes the line change. So again, just shy of 15 minutes, 14 minutes and change here. So pretty much the same time as the first half. Bruins comfortably ahead 8-1 here in this homecoming match. Walton slides it into the middle. Intended target there was Rauken. Good defense. So it was Braden Adams who got in the way. Or Kaylee Poor, rather. Excuse me. Bouncing around here in the midfield. Chance here for the Royals, but good defense. Jordan sends this one down the outside. Coming up with it was Elizabeth Jordan. She came oh so close to scoring in the first half. Dinged one off the side post. Sends this one in, bouncing around. It's going to be tapped home by Rauken. Initial shot came from Jordan, and the finish came from Kaylee Rauken. Freshman from Mint Hill, North Carolina. Makes it 9-1 Bruins. And it has been a day to forget for Osadier. That's another one that she pretty much had in her hands and just wasn't able to secure. And made it all too easy for Rauken to tap it home. So 29:03 to go. Bruins getting 6 goals in the first half. Royals getting their lone goal in the first half as well. And Bruins with 3 so far here in the second half. Walton knocks that one out of bounds. Another throw in for the Royals here right at midfield. Victoria Smith. This one kicked out by the Royals this time. Walton will take the throw in. Into the middle. Good throw. Got it right around a few different Bruins. Rauken with it. Onside, dribbling around a couple people. That's a great pass. Chance here. Nice job on the save. Ellie Cummings on the attempt. Good job by Osadie securing that one. Nearly a collision there, but fortunately not. Reagan Reed had a goal in the first half. The final goal of the first half, in fact. This one sent deep. Yeah, this one will probably go all the way across the line. And yes, Bruins will watch it do so. Goal kick upcoming. Bruins working it out of the back. Walton not quite able to get a piece of that one. Goes out of bounds and be thrown in by Smith. Walton pressuring it though and takes it away. Slid into the middle. As trying to win that one was Pickett. So nearly intercepted by Walton, but able to connect where the Royals there. Sent forward. Got it to Martini. Chance here for the Royals to potentially cross it into the box. Actually going to be dribbled into the box. Bruins applying a lot of pressure. Drop back, now sent back in. Came off target, shot just up and over. Best chance of the half for the Royals, but it sails high. .26 minutes left on the clock here. Bruins have been in control from the first couple minutes. Currently lead 9-1. A lot more goals than in their matchup last year. Bruins did win convincingly in that one, but it was just a 5-0 final score line. Jordan has that one taken away from her. Shot. Sure if able to keep it in front of her. And again, I managed to misidentify the goalie. Apologies. That's Esther Young who came up with the save. Gave me pause was the height. Young is 6'2". Here's Reed, cutting to the inside. Taken away. Rauken applying some pressure. Got a piece of it. Didn't take it away. Same thing for Walton. Rauken still applying pressure, as is Walton. Nice job keeping this one in play and getting it to Martini. Down the side, too far for Walton. And do have a substitute coming in here for the Royals. Good pressure by the Bruins, gets it away. Here's Walton. Pressured from behind. Couldn't keep it in bounds. thrown in immediately. And it'll be a Bruins throw this time. Went off of Smith last. Or Martini, rather. Down the sideline off the shoulder of Walton. Throw in Royals. Down the corner. That one was headed by the Bruins. Rolls out just before the corner flag. Malkin drops it over to Walton. Missed the connection there. That one shot, but wide right. And we've got another break on the field here. Their hydration break coming approximately halfway through the half. Bruins fully in control here, 9-1. Getting goals in the first half from Gabby Gonzalez, Mia Marks, 2 from Brinkley Adams, and then Abby Herr made it 5-0. And the Royals got one from Diana Ramos. And the Bruins answered back with Reagan Reed. That'll happen in the first half. Here in the second half, the Bruins have tagged on 3 more. As Mia Marks scored her second, Anna Grace Abrams tallied one, and then most recently, Kaylee Rauken found the back of the net. That gets us to where we are now, 9-1. Bruins cruising. Goal kick for the Bruins here coming out of the hydration break. Halfway through this second half. Bruins in the process of working to close this one out. Pass was intended for Jordan. Didn't make it there. Chipped forward here, chance for the Royals. Good job by Walton stepping up to that one. Getting pressured. Or no, that was not Walton, that was Poor. Pressure here. Gonna go all the way to the keeper. Can't pick it up. Reed applying a lot of pressure. Then the pass gets intercepted, shot, and that's gonna be another goal for the Bruins. Ellie Cummings. Able to take advantage of the situation. Since a teammate passed it back, Wasadier could not pick it up and just got into a footwork battle. Oh, my apologies, that was Maddie Petter, not Ellie Cummings. Again, far away. Here's Rauken. Slid to the far side. shot. This one scooped up. Bouncing around. Ooh, well, the Bruins got run over. All good though. Play continues. Throw in upcoming for the Royals. Here come the Bruins once again. Touch a little bit too heavy. Jordan applying some pressure. Intercepted on the clear. Jordan ends up with this one. Drop back. She got it to Pickett. Come back one more time. Here's Walton. Dropped it on back. Here's Raukin, one of the goal scorers today. Poor is going to come back one more time. And Courtney Erickson. Down the outside. That's a good ball to Jordan. Jordan on the run. One defender to beat. Cuts it inside. Looking for the shot. Had it poked away. And it will stay in bounds. Good defense. Bruins trying to track it down by the sideline, and they will end up with a throw in right in front of their own bench. Erickson slides this one over. Walton squeaks it through. Gets past one defender, but lost it after. Gets it, got it right back. Raukin slides it over to Walton. Walton in a foot race. Will get there first. Cutting it over. Here's the cross. Reed got a piece of it and goes down, and it'll be a goal kick. They'll drop it back into their own zone. Ooh, with it. Go all the way back to Erickson. Slides it across to Poor. Over to Walton. Stepped on the ball. Stayed with it though. Good move. And just gonna beat it out to the corner. Cuts inside, triple teamed. Tried to slide it inside to Reed, didn't get there. Chipped forward, this one's gonna go all the way out of bounds. Throw in for the Bruins. Just over 17 minutes to go, Bruins. Leading 10-1 here. Most recent goal being scored by Maddie Petter, sophomore out of Raleigh. Jordan sends it forward. Onside. Raukin already has one. She's all alone. Chance for a second, and does so. Kaylee Raukin, her second goal of the day. And that's 11-1. Royals trying to get one back themselves here. Good defense there, gets it back for the Bruins. Ooh, that pass errant. Good move, trying to go through the middle, and that one's gonna end up at the feet of Erickson, who will drop it back to Young, who booms it away. Intended for Walton, good header by Walton. And then that one was poked forward, coming a long way out of Osadier, and she's just gonna boom it out to the side. Give the Bruins a throw in. And we got another big line change here. With just over 15 to go. So, as was the case in the first half, kind of split up into thirds more or less. The different sets of players. I mentioned the Bruins have a deep bench. And you've seen it on display today. Abby Arrowwood will take the throw in. Drop back to Johnson. Sends it back one more time to Braden Adams. Into the middle. Adams back to Townsend. Townsend into the middle. Johnson to Arrowwood. Young slots it out to Townsend. Pickett out to the outside. Drop back to Townsend. And this one's going to be hit off of Arrowwood. Arrowwood from Schmidt. Here's Schmidt once again, pressured from behind. Good defense. Adams into the middle. Gets it to Pickett. Switches field. That's a good ball. Chance here for the Bruins. Good move. Shot. Great block. Good save there for Osadier. Bruins will take this one all the way back to Adams. Gonna go all the way back to Young. Sent this one forward, looking for Schmidt. Schmidt does end up with it. Down the line. To the middle. Townsend sends this one into the middle. Adams. Back middle. That one got away a bit. That's going to be a foul on the Bruins as Martini went down. That was Ellie Cummings that time. Misidentified Maddie Petter as her earlier. Obviously, we certainly hope that Martini is okay. Sophomore out of Guatemala. He's got the worst of that collision with Cummings. She is making her way off the field. And she's walking unassisted. That's always a good sign. But so Martini's night likely over. Hope that she is okay and that's nothing overly serious. Hate to see injuries in any game, but especially in one where the outcome is well decided. This will be a free kick for the Royals here on the restart. Back underway here. This one going to go all the way across the line, and it'll be a goal kick for Esther Young. Young junior out of here in Greenville. One who may well be the starter next year. We will see how things play out, but with the Bruins' usual starter, Becca Shoup, in her senior year, see what happens next year. Another goal kick upcoming here for the Bruins. Adams dribbled around a couple. Couldn't get around all of them, though. It's coming away with it is McMullen. Mullen still with it. Townsend came over to help. It's out to Arrowwood. A little give and go back and forth action, and then losing it out of bounds, it was Arrowwood. So throwing upcoming here for Smith. pass intercepted. Chance here for the Royals. Good defense, though. A couple Bruins there. Pickett ended up with it. Here's Arrowwood. Into the middle. Here's Johnson. Slides it back. Sylvia Cummings. Townsend with it. Under 6 minutes to go. Bruins salting away the rest of this one, leading 11-1 here on homecoming weekend. Coming up at 7 p.m. we'll have the men's teams from these two schools squaring off. Have it for you right here live on the webcast, but of course if you can come join us in person, it's even better. Invite you to do that if you can. Good pass here. Intended for Madeline Allen, but it will find its way out of bounds for a goal kick. Substitution here. And good sign is Martini checking back in, I think. Looks like she's moving normally. So, great news there for the Royals. She was limping off field. Thought probably wouldn't be seeing her back on it. So good to see her back out so quickly. Arrowwood will take the throw in, gets it to Schmidt. Now goes back to Adams. We'll send this one back to Townsend. Schmidt ends up with it. Some boomed into Bruins territory. Royals possessing at the moment. Making a good run down the outside, looking for a potential cross. Good defense. One cleanly. Bruins going back the other direction. Ticking down to 3.5 to go here. Bruins got 6 goals in the first half, 5 here in the second, and lead 11-1. Johnson slides it over. Cummings trying to dribble out of trouble. Schmidt pulled up on that one. Not sure why she didn't give chase. Kind of surprising there. But it will end up being a... I know the Royals do keep it in on the far sideline. Thought that one was going to go out of bounds. Does go out of bounds here, but it'll be a Royals throw. Drilled out past midfield. Royals control there. 2 minutes to go. Through the middle to Johnson. Slid over to Arrowwood. Arrowwood drops it off. Schmidt cuts it inside. Pass intended for Johnson, I think, but Cummings is going to step in front of it. Chance here, she's all alone, takes the shot off the, off the fingertips, but just barely staying out of the goal. Osadier somehow kept that one from crossing the line. Looked like a golden opportunity there for Sylvia Cummings, but just couldn't quite squeak it past. Now Bruins throw in near midfield as we have 1 minute remaining. Drop back for Townsend. Kind of doing an overlapping run there, and it'll end up going out of bounds and will be a Bruins throw. Young scoops that one up. We'll kick this one away. And that will do it. BJU Bruins win big in this one over Regent University, 11-1. That'll do it for us here for now, but in just a little less than an hour, men's teams from these two schools will be squaring off. Hope you can join us then. For now, I'm Nate Warwick saying thank you so much for watching. Have a great night.
Please feel free to stop by the table about the boards. Just one coming shortly. If you are interested in that, please go track down those tables, buy those t-shirts, support your school, sports school spirit. Other than that, we have a men's soccer game at roughly 7 o'clock, so make sure to stick around for that. Other than that, you all have a great rest of your